We're back with arguably the weirdest and funniest game that I've played in a very, very long time, the Stanley Parable. Let's continue. After hearing about Mariella.
Off his layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
Okay. So we've done all this, the coffee on the floor, yep, it's right there. We're still continuing through the rooms. Very interesting.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Rebel!
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Okay.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes.
Okay, we've done this.
Room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We didn't do it last time. We're going to go this way. Wow, look at this place.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Is this a different Stanley Parable? Is this like a different ending, or is it just going to mess me about again as per usual? Okay, what's this? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. It will cause death. Penalty misuse cargo lift. And for jumping off the cargo, $5,000. Oh my god. There's just nobody here.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing
I'm gonna jump on that.
You all this time.
I'm jumping on this.
Someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that
Danger everywhere.
bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
What's up there?
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I'm just being a rebel.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Wait, this is the rebel run, guys. No way.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Not happening.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see?
Whoa.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
What the hell?
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley.
What?
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I gotta say 2. I don't know what the if it's good. 1 is good, 5 is bad. I'm gonna press 2.
Oh, well, now this is useful. You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate it either. You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term. It didn't cause you excruciating pain. Big steps we've made here today, Stanley. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. What? In total, what? Is this actually real? Do you know that 21% skip the intro sequence is only the worst? 427 shows the blue door, 99.8 are more attractive than Stanley. This is you. Okay. You are... It's you to get to the correct door. This one. I don't know why I'm going this way. Whoa, what
now,
the hell?
Would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
This is
now
the best
would be
thing
a
ever.
Lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would
Not
you?
at all.
Perfect.
Nope.
Let me boot it up.
For real, this game, man.
In this game,
What the
the
hell?
crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
Okay, this is a
But of
sick
course,
game.
The message of the game only
And not in a good
becomes
way.
clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I'm not playing this for 4 hours. Bye bye, baby.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to
This
try.
is awesome.
I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see.
This guy.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
I have no idea what is happening, but I love it so much. No way.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll
This
say
is amazing.
I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose.
It's got all the
Watch
noises
this,
as well.
Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here. No, here. And then...
What the hell? This is unbelievable.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley.
What?
Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Okay.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes,
What?
yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
This is absolutely insane. It's got the music from Minecraft.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No. Of course I haven't. You didn't tell me I would need one.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all.
I can't see.
5.
Oh
Even
my
the
God.
diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Okay, the zombies and the spiders were coming for me there. A new game. What is he doing now? This is just absolutely sublime. Well done for making this. Is it Portal? Bloody hell.
Yes, I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You trapped in a glass box with no way out.
It's got
listening
the-
to me talk. Oh, it's inspired.
The theme tune.
I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find
It's got the
out what
final
hell
theme.
This is.
This is so weird. We're back in Aperture. I love that the radio's still going for it. This is just awesome.
Oh, it's a puzzle. critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
I am amazed, guys.
Genius.
I have to say, it's so good.
No, actually,
No.
I think that's plenty.
No!
I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games.
Wait! Hell yes. I'm just going to leave you here. He's up there. We've got out. Filing cabinets. Go. Where do we go? I've jumped out. Where have I gone? What the hell? I can hardly see anything here. Proper can't see a thing, guys. Oh, lights. This is actually kind of creepy, and I jump a lot in games, so please don't be that kind of game. I get really scared though, so what the hell? I'm clicking everything I can here. Can we open the doors? Oh my god.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
What the hell is
I wonder
happening?
if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
I am...
Very soon. I can wait.
blagged. Completely blagged. I had no idea. And it's reloading, of course it is. Are you for real now? Okay.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Okay. I'm going to follow everything he says now. See where it takes us.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
It's going to happen. I'm following it every single time.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Get Chris out of the broom closet. I'm actually not going to open the broom closet this time. I did it already, so I'm not going to do it, just to be different.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I sure am going this way. Oh, wow. Oh, upper class. Executive bathroom is interesting. This looks incredibly nice. What's the deal? Is this open? Nope, okay. His receptionist isn't here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
There's a camera.
Sheer luck. Amazing.
What the hell is this?
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
This is so strange. I said that so many times, but wow, this game's awesome. I don't feel completely comfortable with this. I don't know what everyone else feels. I just feel like I don't know if the game will end, if it has an ending. Oh. Possibly the worst
Descending
game.
deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
This is the weirdest thing in the world.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh, I said I'd do everything. I really want to go on the escape. Oh, I really want to go down there. Okay, ip, dip, do. The cat's had a poo. I don't know. Dog's got chicken pox. So out goes you, and you will not be the road I choose today. Sorry, we're going for the escape!
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I have to do it. Fate has chosen me to do this. And now I'm scared.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
If this jumps out, I swear. To death! I don't know what happened. That was me being a badass. Oh my god. What the hell?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
Bad times.
he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
What?
So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to
No!
his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Not a fan of this. Ah! Huh?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator,
Whoa.
as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body,
Somebody tell me
killing
what's
him
happening.
instantly.
Oh! What?
And
Can-
yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see
What?
now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
That's the office? Yeah. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Section had been added and altered throughout development though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. You turn the corner, you go in, you carry on, there's the cup of coffee that's there. You carry on down. Pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time. And then there is where it all goes. So, the set of two open doors is the very first concrete piece of the Stanley parallel design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Filing cabinets. It's like a museum for the game. Office computers that I can turn off, which is ace. There's the doors. Hold on, the button sounds. Selection of the sounds used throughout the game. When buttons are pressed, each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. That's so awesome. Okay, and we got the doors. There's the coffee cup. Thought I might as well try it. Looks like Stanley's desk. What? All of the nature paintings. I wonder if they have some kind of... Stanley's computer is right there. And it does nothing. Okay. This is the weirdest thing in the entire world. Have we come to the end? Stanley Parable. Well done, David Redden and William Pugh. Absolutely phenomenal. And Kevin Brighton as the narrator. Well done. This game was freaking awesome. What's this over here? The Office. An early version of the maintenance room. This is like a museum for the end of the game then, by the looks of things. Wow, this is awesome. Larger words. Greenlight. In September 2012, we submitted Stanley Parable to Greenlight. Valve's process of approving games for Steam. The Greenlight page showed a series of cryptic photos, which were still enough to win the community's approval. Am I going crazy? Maybe it's in the same image. There was a clock here before. I don't remember. How do I go back? That is true. Where Stanley would end up on the battlefield fighting aliens, the action would become sentient. Would wage war against the narrator. We like shot after time to build it. It's far too jokey on the nose to the turn of the game. Plus, some people interpret it as making fun of people like shooters, which was not our intention. That's interesting. Alien base, awesome, fantastic. So that was bits of the game that weren't actually put in. Look at this. What do the lights in the control room do? I really want to know. After the second trailer we sent out, asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we initially planned to use these in further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here is a selection of those emails. How is the game going? I hope it's as good or better. That's really cool that they put the fans' emails in there. The lounge, and early at the end of the lounge. This is kind of awesome. Wow, that was scary. Second version is functionally the same as what's in the first game, but we wanted to look at it more like a place where the cargo was usually stored. I presume this is places where I've been. Have I been there? I don't think I have. Oh, have I? Genuinely no idea. So this is the different options. So following hallways, follow the first two doors. Important to get right since players will play them so many times. Just a number of designs, but ultimately the simplest version that won out. That's, you know, if you want to sit and look at that, then feel free, but this is just so confusing. This is so weird. Okay, this is parts of the game that I hadn't even been to. Zending would play a lever, describe what colour they had pulled. An early version of the ending known as the Zending, which eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. The fourth version of the ending, and we thought it was complete, but decided to abandon and change it again. Shortly after launch, game is now paused, begin the game. Escape menu. For a long time, and then it only ended when the player started the game. Unfortunately, very few players realized this was what they were supposed to do. This was frustrating for everyone. Wait a minute. When the player restarted from the escape menu, unfortunately, very few players this was what they were supposed to do. Begin the game again, resume the game. That's interesting. So the only end was to restart. Okay, none of this is something I saw. This is the freedom ending as it existed in beta. I didn't even know you can get one of the deaths from an early version of the countdown ending. Okay, and we've come full circle. Monitor room elevator. The exit is down there. What's up here? Oh, this is just the top. Okay, let's head through to the exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
This is so weird. Presume we have to click off.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
I had to see what it would do. Does this game ever end? There's nothing happening. There's nothing happening. Do I say goodbye? Is this the deal? Okay, well, I'm gonna leave with you guys to kind of ponder this this game? What is the meaning? Let me know in the comments section below. Thank you for watching this special 2-part episode. Well, 2-part series of the Stanley Parable. And go and buy it yourself. See if you got some different endings. The game is done. The game is done. This is the way the game goes. So I'll quit to menu. Okay, yeah, we're playing the Stanley Parable. Thank you very much for all your support. Please leave anything that you can if you've watched it all the way through to the end. A like always helps. But lads and ladettes, as always, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.